The next album on this list is actually the newest DragonForce album, Warp Speed Warriors. Like many people, I heard DragonForce first through Guitar Hero 3, where they showed their insane guitar solos and singing on the song Through the Fire and the Flames. And I was shocked to see them again in the new metal section, as I don't think I've heard any new music of theirs since like 2012. And also, this is their first studio album in 5 years. Now, this album isn't anything new, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, it's just more soaring, bright choruses and uplifting themes. Most of them are kind of obnoxious. However, it does start off on a really high note with Astro Warrior Anthem, which showed that they never really lost their step. I was even more surprised to hear the song Power of the Triforce, which used lyrics from The Legend of Zelda in it. It mentions Ganon, Link, Hyrule, and many other references. It reminds me of something I'd hear on like early YouTube days, like from 331 E-Rock or something. And what's even more surprising was that it was a highlight for me. You know, I will say I'm not sure if I actually liked it or if my nostalgia was tricking me into wanting to like it, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. The album did lose some of its charm for me as it progressed, and it delivered one of the worst songs I've heard in a bit, Space Marine Corps, filled with gang vocals, an awkward and corny premise, and a bridge with an army sergeant trying his hardest to be badass. It also goes on for way too long, 6.5 minutes, so no thank you. They also do a wild cover of a Taylor Swift song, Wildest Dreams. I'm not too familiar with the original, but their version kind of kicked ass. Overall, it's a pretty big mixed bag with some redeeming moments, but definitely is a dying sound that a lot of popular metal acts try to replicate pretty poorly. Can't really recommend it too much to others, but if you like their older stuff, they add some elements to modernize that to make this album pretty bearable. It has its highlights, but not the greatest album for me. I'm going to give it like a low 5 out of 10.